Playoff hockey continues in Fargo tonight. The Clark Cup was even in attendance. The Force hosting the opening game of the Western Conference Championship Series against the Lincoln Stars. Fargo hosting the first two games of this best-of-5 series, competing for their second Western Conference title in 3 seasons. The goaltenders are the star of the show through the first 2 periods. Lincoln on a breakaway here early in the first. The 2-on-1 fired on net by Brennan Ali, but Mate Marinov shuts that down, gobbling this one up to keep us scoreless. Midway through the opening frame, the Force on the attack now. The feed to Joe Pilatachuk right in front of the net, but Cameron Whitehead just squeezes his arm around this one. Both teams still looking for their first goal. Lincoln with a golden opportunity for that goal here with a penalty shot. Jack Larrigan trying to shake this one through, but he's stonewalled by Marinov. We're scoreless still in Shields Arena. Into the final minutes of the first period now. The Force deep in the O zone. The puck knocked up into the air and balances on the shoulder of Whitehead, squeezing against the crossbar there. The unbelievable save has us tied at 0 in the opening 20. And we wouldn't get our first goal of the game until there were just 44 seconds left on the clock, but that's all the Force would need. Cole Knuble netting the game winner for Fargo on a power play in the final minute of regulation. The Force starting the series now with a 1-game lead. These two teams meet in Fargo once again tomorrow. After that, the next 2 games of this best-of-5 series will move down to Lincoln. The Cinderella run for the Dragons softball team coming to a close today. Minnesota State University Moorhead falling in their second game of the day to St. Cloud State. The round did start off on a high note, though. The Dragons with a 3-0 shutout win over Minot State. This brings a close to a memorable year for MSUM softball. They collected their most wins in a single season since 2007, set new program records for runs, RBI, and on-base percentage. They finish at 30-16 overall. 2 crosstown rivals with perfect EDC records meeting tonight. The West Fargo Packers hosting the Cheyenne Mustangs. Cheyenne with a pair of runners on. Addie Ralstead looking to bring them home now. A deep shot all the way back into left field. Kyra Nera makes it back home, but she's not alone. Kate Geisler running home all the way from first base. Cheyenne with a 2-0 lead in the first inning. West Fargo looking to respond now in the bottom of that frame, but Narum has other plans, striking the batter out swinging to retire the side. The Mustangs holding on to that 2-run lead as we move ahead into the second inning. The Packers with a pair of runners on, but look at this play by Briley Thompson, snagging the line drive with a diving catch, almost making the one-person double play. Cheyenne keeping their 2-0 lead intact, and they're going to do that for the rest of this game. Cheyenne with a 2-0 win in the opening game of the doubleheader, but West Fargo did respond with a 15-5 win in the closing game. Our West Fargo rivals splitting today's matchups. Rivalry matches always tend to have a little bit more to it, and especially when it's, back and forth wins. I'm sure they'll take it.
How nice was it shooting